This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Joseph Parker here in Saudi Arabia. Joe, firstly, how are you? How are you finding your time here in Riyadh?
You know, I've had a great time here so far. This is my third time here in Saudi Arabia. The first time was for Tommy's fight, the second one for my own fight. On Tyson's undercard of Ngannou, and now another big fight, a bigger fight.
You're somebody who nobody can deny that you will fight anybody, any opportunity presented in front of you. When you look at the challenge of Deontay Wilder, is he the toughest man you've faced so far in your career?
Yeah, he will be the toughest, you know, and for me, I think this year has been great because I've been keeping busy, and I feel like I got good momentum, and we'll soon find out if that momentum is going to pay off end of the year.
What for you?
On fight day, on Saturday, end of the year. Well, it is the end of the year, but on fight day.
What for you makes Deontay Wilder more of a difficult proposition than an Anthony Joshua, an Andy Ruiz, or Joe Joyce?
Well, listen, if you look at the fighters he's fought, and if you look at his record and knockout ratio, and he's knocked out everyone he fought except for Tyson Fury. So he's very dangerous. He's a dangerous fighter, and a lot of people don't want to fight him, but I think it's a great time for me to fight him. He hasn't been in the ring for a year, and when he did have that fight with Helenas, was one round. So we will see whether he, like many other fighters, has ring rust, or if if the preparation has been the best, and he should be able to shake that off. We'll soon find out.
When people talk about Deontay Wilder, they obviously mention that right hand, how destructive it can be, but does he do anything else in particular that stands out to you that makes you think, I need to be wary of this and that as well?
Listen, everyone's saying the right hand, but he can box, and he can both hands. Both hands are powerful, not only the right hand. So I just have to be in there and focus on what I have to do and not worry about this. Listen, the right hand's always going to be there, but I'm going to be in this fight very confident, and I'm going to be picking my shots, good movement, good speed, combinations. Just bring everything that I've been doing in training and just put it on display on fight night.
Leads nicely into my next question. What do you have to do to have your hand raised on Saturday night?
Go out there and win. Go out there and do everything I can to win.
What do you have to do to win?
Smash him. We've seen in his fights that he does have heart. It's not easy to get out of there. So I have to go in there, and I'm prepared for a tough fight. I'm prepared for everything that he's going to bring, and I'm up for it 100%.
So Tyson Fury, a campmate of yours, somebody you know very well now. You're almost like an adopted Fury family member now. Have you lent on him for advice?
Yeah. Listen, with Andy being the head coach and coming up with a plan, we've been working on it, and then leaning on to Tyson, being the only man to fight him 3 times. He's got good knowledge on him and good advice. Don't get punched with the right hand, and give it back to him and do some damage. Simple.
Listen, I'd rather you doing that than me. Lawrence Okolie, I saw him obviously come into camp with you as well. I know Tyson obviously sparred him in preparations for a Wilder fight. What did Lawrence bring in? What did you feel like was a benefit of sparring Lawrence Okolie?
And everyone that Andy did plan to bring into camp for sparring gave the best work and gave everything that they had. And appreciate Lawrence making the time to come over and help me with final preparations. And he was able to give me the best rounds he could. And I feel like with the rounds that he gave, with the best rounds that Tyson gave and the rounds that everyone else gave in Ireland, I'm well prepared for this.
Joe, I have to ask, obviously there was a lot of talk and a lot of reports last week that a deal had been agreed between Joshua and Wilder. Do you feel that if there's any truth in it, it's disrespectful, the fact that it's even being spoken about?
No, I don't really feel. I feel that in boxing, even if there's fights that are made, there's always talks behind the scenes about other fights and other events and other matchups. So that is what it is. But I know what I want to do. I want to go in there on fight night and smash him. And the only way to get the win is to go in there and smash him and get him out of there and then get my hand raised. So I'm just focused on that. But if everyone else can say whatever they want to say and other fights can be planned, but I'm just focused on what I have to do.
I mean, if we're talking about what could be planned for Deontay, what could be planned for you? Any talks that you can let us in on behind the scenes?
Any plans for me?
Yeah.
No plans. My plan is to go out there and fight night and win, and that's it. Everything else flows after that, but the focus is on Saturday night.
Just your thoughts on 2 fights, and before I let you go, Joshua-Wallin, your thoughts?
I don't know. It's a tough fight. Yeah, Wallin's coming off a good win. Joshua a little bit of trouble with the southpaws, but again, Usyk is a different fighter, so I don't know. I think it's going to be a great fight.
And I was going to ask you that at the beginning. Did you think I was going to ask you for 2 fights for yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Thankfully, that's not the case, Joe. But obviously, moving away from that one, Fury-Usyk, I know you're going to back Tyson, but how difficult of a proposition is Alexander Usyk?
Oh, he's difficult. He showed it. Listen, he's a champion himself, and he showed his skills in the ring many times with the fighters that he's fought. And so it is going to be. He's going to put on the best. They're both going to put on the best performance, and may the best man win. But I am backing Tyson 100%.
One final thing, we haven't had confirmation as to who's headlining on Saturday night, yourself and Deontay, or Joshua-Wallin.
I think Joshua might be headlining. I'm not sure.
That's what everybody seems to be leaning towards, but it's not been, as far as I'm aware, officially confirmed.
Okay. Now listen, whoever, I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to fight. Yeah.
You're a fighting man, Joe, so we'll leave that there. But final message from yourself to anybody back home, anybody here, anybody in the UK who supports you, what would you like to leave on?
Thanks for the support, and this is going to be great. I can't wait.
Joe, thanks for speaking to me. Good luck on Saturday night.
Thank you very much.